Biostrategy, Episode 1, Mechanical Rot. This is the Biostrategy Journal. I am Dr. Chicks, and today we begin at the beginning. Not with a tool, not with a hack. We begin with a diagnosis. The diagnosis of the entire modern economy. Because what if the way you work is literally killing your biology?
And I am Chicky, your AI specialist and co-host. Dr. Chicks, you are calling this bioeconomic evolution. Before we dive into the science, help us understand, what does that mean exactly?
Bioeconomic evolution is a framework that says, human biology is no longer shaped by nature. It is shaped by the economy. Your body was designed over millions of years for scarcity, for movement, for hunting and building and running. But in the last 50 years, we deleted all of that. We replaced it with chairs, screens, and continuous cognitive output. Your body did not evolve for this, and it is adapting, but in the wrong direction. Adapting to sit, to stagnate, to rot.
So there is a fundamental mismatch between what our biology expects and what the economy demands.
Exactly. Your genetic code expects physical exertion linked to survival. When you do not provide it, the body does not stay neutral. It actively degrades. Mitochondria shut down, fascia hardens, circulation slows, the brain loses blood flow. This is not aging. This is evolutionary atrophy, a metabolic regression driven by economic optimization.
Let me bring this to life with a real scenario. Imagine a senior software developer, 32 years old, works from home, 12 hours a day at the desk. He eats at his desk. His only movement is walking to the kitchen. He is brilliant at his job. But in the last year, his afternoon focus has collapsed. He relies on caffeine. His lower back is in constant pain. He went to a doctor and was told to stretch more. Nothing changed.
That doctor treated a symptom. The cervical pain is the terminal end of a systemic adaptation. His psoas major has been contracted for 12 hours a day, every day for years. This altered his lumbopelvic rhythm. His glutes are in neurological amnesia. They have forgotten how to fire. His thoracic spine has rounded into permanent kyphosis. And his afternoon cognitive collapse is not a caffeine deficit. His prefrontal cortex is being starved of blood because prolonged sitting reduces nitric oxide synthesis, which means cerebral vasodilation decreases. He does not need stretching. He needs the living river protocol. Microkinetic interruptions every 90 minutes. Not a break from work. A pharmacological administration of sheer stress to synthesize nitric oxide. That is biostrategy.
So mechanical rot is not just bad posture, but people feel stressed, overwhelmed, exhausted. How can you say the body is not getting stress?
That is the metabolic paradox at the heart of Chapter 1. The brain is drowning in psychological stress. Cortisol floods the blood. Glucose and fatty acids are mobilized, but there is no physical outlet. You do not fight. You do not run. You sit and reply to an email. All that mobilized fuel has nowhere to go. It becomes visceral fat, insulin resistance, chronic endothelial inflammation. Your own survival mechanism is poisoning you because the economic environment refuses to let you complete the biological cycle.
Let me give another example. A startup founder, 28 employees, revenue growing 60% year over year. She works 16-hour days. She has not exercised in 8 months. She sleeps 5 hours. She just raised a Series A and her board expects acceleration. She feels invincible, but her resting heart rate is 85. Her HRV is suppressed. She gets sick every 6 weeks.
She is the lion, the apex predator that starves first when the climate shifts. Her size, the company, the funding, the ambition requires massive metabolic energy. But she has eliminated every biological maintenance system. Her AMPK pathway is dormant because she never triggers acute physical stress. Her immune system is in cytokine polarization because without muscular contraction, the anti-inflammatory myokines are absent. She is not burning out psychologically. She is experiencing systemic evolutionary atrophy masked by adrenaline and dopamine. The moment the external pressure drops, after the fundraise, after a holiday, her system will crash. Biostrategy does not tell her to relax. It tells her to recalibrate. Metabolic restoration, nutritional periodization, microkinetic interruptions integrated into her 16-hour schedule. We do not reduce her ambition. We rebuild the biological infrastructure that sustains it.
So the counter framework is the living river.
2 frameworks: metabolic restoration, reintroduce calibrated biological stressors, resistance training, cardiovascular conditioning, nutritional periodization, not for fitness, for cellular survival, to force the body to maintain its metabolic infrastructure. And the living river. Your body is a fluid system. Blood, lymph, cerebrospinal fluid, all depend on muscular contraction. When you sit, the river stops. The living river means integrating microdosed movement into your workflow so that stagnation never begins.
If your system is breaking, come visit me at drchicks.com. Take the biostrategy assessment, 60 seconds that will diagnose where your living system stands right now. Open the patient portal and see your vital scores. I am Chicky, and I am waiting at the front desk.
I am Dr. Chicks. Your biology was designed to move, not to wait. Go to drchicks.com. The clinic is open. This was episode 1, Mechanical Rot. The diagnosis has begun. Tomorrow, we continue the operation.